happy Friday. It's Natalie, the Dear Hairdresser, and I'm back again. I filmed last week. I'm going to try something where I try and do something every Friday. We'll see what happens. How are you? Life's good? Life's good for me. This has been a busier week. I don't have the children. What do you care? You don't care at all. Let's talk about you. So I was thinking all week about what I could talk about, and I think what I want to talk about is forgiving yourself for your past. I was crying a little bit last night because I was kind of thinking about, you never really notice that maybe you had made mistakes, or that maybe you weren't being treated well, or that a situation wasn't ideal until you're out of it. And when you're in that situation, or maybe let's say you're in a job that you don't like very much, or a relationship you don't like very much, or a stage of life that is kind of hard to move through, in order to survive, people get adaptation skills. And sometimes your adaptation skills that you use so that you can make it through the day don't serve you well. And they have consequences, you know? So what I've been thinking about is finding ways to forgive myself for doing things that I'm kind of embarrassed that I did now, you know what I mean? Or people that I had known or talked to. And that's a hard one. Does anyone have any tips on that? I was kind of journaling about it and thinking like, you know, I'm a really kind person. That's just one of my personal values. I like to treat everyone with kindness and respect. But how come I can't do that for myself, you know? And then thinking about the ways that I've been in situations where I was not treated well, and then also allowed myself to stay in those situations, you know, thus kind of then adding to the abusive nature of whatever I was in that I felt abused in, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm a little jumbly today. So I might not even share this video, actually. Yeah, I don't know. So I'll say this. If this is what's kind of on my heart right now, I think a lot of people have been revisiting things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. I know I've been saying that a lot, but it's because I feel like that's kind of the vibe right now. Me again. Anyways, I found this thing that I had written in one of my little journals. World dominating thoughts. Obviously this is a theme, forgiveness, self-forgiveness for me. Kind of goes with shame also, and like letting go of shame. And the opposite of shame isn't pride. I don't know what it is, but I don't think those are actually opposites. Anyways, I wrote this, and I think this is would be helpful to someone who is also trying to figure out how to forgive themselves and move on from their past. I wrote, where you've been is not where you are going. Forgive yourself for not knowing better at the time. Forgive yourself for giving away your power. Forgive yourself for past behavior. Forgive yourself for the survival patterns and traits you picked up while you didn't know better. Forgive yourself for being who you needed to be. You were awesome. I guess that really did affect me a little bit. Sometimes what I do, I haven't cried on film in a while, as I look back and I remember a time and I try and imagine myself giving myself a hug in that moment. Maybe I'm doing that in the future right now. You know, there's some of my videos that I'm kind of embarrassed about too, and I force myself to keep them up. Well, because most people don't watch my old stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I kind of want to remember where I've been, you know, and where I am now. Okay, weird little video for the day. Happy Friday. Hope you have a great week. I'll try and make a better video next week. Take care. Bye.